So here's the thing. So this is a game called Final Fantasy VII. We're not really gonna play it on stream. I just want to show you something kind of neat. So let me start up another instance of Visual Studio here, and I'm gonna show you all what I've been building. So just bear with me for a second while I get everything running. Whoops. Yep, that's it. Let's get that off the screen. This is the code. I want to show you what I'm doing before we talk about that at all. So let's go ahead and debug this. And actually, I don't know which screen this is going to... I hope this loads on the screen that you're not seeing, because it's more fun if you don't see it. Did this load? What? Build errors? What? Lies. Lies. There were no build errors. Don't give me that. Oh, actually, no, that's legit. There's a build error. I was in the middle of a change. I didn't exactly finish what I was doing. Hang on. This will only take, like, so this, I need to add that word, and then this, I need to remove that word. Oh, whoops. Derp. Okay, now it should work. Build that, and I'm going to show you all what I've been building. Yeah, build errors. They are always the enemy. There we go. Well, it's funny. I actually just said that they're always the enemy, but actually, now that I think about it, they're usually more the friend than anything else. All right, let's refresh that. There we go. Okay, here we go, everybody. Watch the chat. There's what we go. There's what we go. Let's see. So here's what I want you to do. Boom. So congratulations. Now while people play this game, you can have full control over the menu color. Codebase Alpha got it. I messed it up. Congratulations, Codebase Alpha. We did the same one, so there you go. So there's the fun thing that I was building. I made a little program that actually, yeah, see, you can give up to 4 colors. So you're controlling the corners actually, corner colors. If you only specify one, I apply the same color in all places. So see, chat now gets full control over the color in this game. So in theory, then, if I'm just playing this game and running along, so you won't see it, I have a whole bunch of named colors. Calvin, do a hex code color. Don't do so like yeah, as hex, Calvin. So do a hex code. Yeah, see, and now it's pink. You just give so like for anyone that streams this game, see, and there it is, it's pink. So I'm in combat and. See? Boom. Hex codes totally work. I think that's Calvin's. You have to put the number sign at the beginning. So... yeah, see? Everybody... I told you, it's like really kind of a fun thing to just give chat control the whole time you're playing over the color of those things. Do corners. Someone put in 4 colors. Put in 4 colors. Watch how crazy it gets. Like, is that not neat? I think it's neat. So, see? There we go. People putting in full sets of colors. Look at that. It's like rainbow sherbet. It's really awful, some of these colors. Oh, man, it's so bad. Oh, man. See? And then you can just play this game and just Chat's got full control of... Yeah, oh no, it is absolute madness to have this. So, like, you're just playing along, and anytime a menu pops up, you can have whatever colors you want. So, yep, so that's the, see? Colors, and you're like, wait, what? So the code's actually pretty simple. I'm literally altering the memory locations in this game live while it's running. We're just replacing the bytes where it stores what that menu's coloring is supposed to look like. So you get full control over that. And the funny thing was, I can actually see what values you're putting in. So like right now, the set that you guys have chosen is, let's see. So there's the top left corner is that blue, and so's the bottom left. And then it's yellow up in the top right. And what is this? I don't know what that, orange maybe? I don't know, I'd have to ask, check. Green? Green? What? That's not green. Nope, it's orange. So apparently 182, 177, and 27 is what makes that. Mr. Boo, you gotta get all 4 colors. 3 won't work. So, yep. The funny thing being that I can actually just change the colors here too if I want, instead of doing a command. So I can set the colors this way. Oh, but then someone overrode it anyway. So now it's white. That looks terrible. So, yep. And just while you're playing the game. So, I'm planning on building some other stuff for that too, because I know some people that stream this game and some others, and I was like, you know, it'd be really neat if you could do this kind of stuff. This was a suggestion to do the menus, and I was kind of like, there's so many other cool things you could do. So I kind of want to build some of these. I might do some of them on stream. I'm going to close the game for now, as fun as that is. I'm sure that was a lot of blinking light as that warning was up there. Yeah, so the game is purchasable on Steam. I have not done anything with the the program that actually does that yet. I was working on it here, and so the funny thing is, literally, I wasn't kidding when I said that all I'm doing is just taking those values for basically the bytes that store the color values for those, and I am just writing them straight into the memory location. So first off, that reads the existing ones, this writes the new ones. So I just take those and I just say like, hey, let's just shove those in there. No, it's not actually available anywhere yet, Link Slumps, but yeah, it's a cool one. So I want to actually build it into actually, you know, have some kind of Twitch-specific stuff. So something I was actually thinking about, so for anybody that actually knows that game pretty well, you might know that there is a scene in the game where you can go on the protagonist of the game goes on a date with one of the characters. And the date you go on depends on all the actions you have taken up to that point in the game. So you can either go on the date with Eris, Tifa, Yuffie, or you can go with Barrett. And that's the funny one, is like, they're not gay canonically, but they just go as friends, which means none of the female characters at all liked the protagonist enough to go. So it's kind of like, okay, so you get to go with Barrett. So it's kind of like the Easter egg in the game, like you really have to work hard to balance how much each one dislikes you in order to go on the date with Barrett. But instead, what I was thinking about doing is changing that for people that stream the game, so that instead of the streamer's choices mattering, you give chat control by making them do some kind of a bit war. So like they do, like, you know, so they do some kind of a cheer for a specific person. So like you create a bit war. I need to check the Twitch terms of service to see whether or not streamers would be allowed to do that or not. I think they would, but I don't know whether or not you can use bits as voting for things on a stream or not. So if you are allowed to, then we'll probably wire that up, and so streamers can basically give chat control over that one. And I have a feeling Barrett's going to win a couple of times. Just for the fun of it. Doing this in old basic would be easy with peek and poke. Yeah, Codebase Alpha. There are a lot of ways to do that, but no, we're doing it because we have a nice GUI as well, and it's pretty decent. I intend to make that GUI be .NET Core at some point for no other reason than just that, you know, why not? but should be fun. Yes. Sort of. Very limited memory access, because we're not actually ever taking... So this is one of the big things I should mention, Miha. For security reasons, never, ever, ever is the value that the person types into Twitch ever able to be used there. We are always taking their values and converting them to something that we control on our end. So, for example, we are very careful about, like, those named pieces. So, like, when you type in the color orange, for example, you aren't really getting control over what goes into memory. You are getting limited to a set of 140 predefined values that go into memory. And as far as colors are concerned, because we take that up, chop that into essentially the, byte at a time for each one of those colors pieces, and do individual byte manipulation, we're very careful about that one. So, but yes, you are correct. There's definitely security concerns when you give Twitch access to overwrite memory in a running application. But hey, that's the fun of it, right? So, cool stuff. Figured I'd show that, because it was a neat little project I was working on.